Yo, what's good? It's Ray. I'm back with another video. I made this video the other night, but I want to present myself a little better. I want to actually look good in my videos and not have my hair just all over the place and not just be looking all rough, you know what I'm saying? Even though I still look good, I consider myself to be pretty rough in that video. So, here we are. This video really had no premise to it. I just wanted to come on here and just talk about how, appreciative and grateful I am of life right now, because a couple years ago, even last year, I wasn't in the best place mentally. I wasn't sleeping good. I wasn't taking care of my body. I did not have a skincare routine. I used to wake up and just brush my hair to the back and leave out the door. Not every day, of course, but basically what I'm trying to say is I didn't really care about myself. I didn't respect myself. I didn't love myself. I didn't value anything about myself, to be honest, truth be told. And in this phase of my life, I am. And it feels really good. It feels really good to actually respect myself and to actually value my time and to actually pick and choose who I want around me and who values me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I used to let anybody around me, no matter if I knew they was fake, if I didn't, if they had bad intentions for me the whole time, I used to let them around me because I was lonely, because I didn't want to be alone. I didn't want to battle my own thoughts, battle my own demons, and heal and actually do the work that was needed. And a couple years ago, when I was in my longest relationship ever, every time we used to break up, I used to just break down and not know what to do with my life at all. Like, because I didn't have a life. I didn't have a life outside of her. I had friends, of course. Who was this blowing? Fucking up my vibe. But I didn't know myself. Of course I had friends. Of course I had people I played the game with, people I can go out with and have fun with. But if you know what depression feels like, if you know what being like mentally stuck feels like, you know that no matter who's around you, you're only going to think about that one thing that is bothering you, and it's going to shut you down from doing anything. So I wouldn't go out. I was not working out. I wasn't trying to build different streams of incomes. I didn't care if I had a car or not. I literally just wanted to be around her, play my game, and just to be left alone, truth be told. So when me and her would argue or break up or whatever, I would be lost. I would be stuck, bro. And it feels really good to not be stuck anymore, to actually wake up and have a purpose and wake up and actually know what you want to do with your life, or getting closer to it, you know, because I was 18, 19. Even at the beginning of my 20s, I was stuck. I just didn't know what I wanted to do. And it was a lot of people around me that were actually doing stuff with their life. Old people I went to high school with, they tried to put me on. But I was stubborn, and I let the wrong people block my blessings. Well, I blocked my own blessings by allowing those people in my life. But I still have friends now that are doing big things, that are actually moving up the ranks. And it is really motivating me because I want to be there. Because I want to be able to go to every city in the world and go to the tallest building and see the view and see the water. I want to be able to sit on the beach and smoke me a blunt and just relax, bro. Like, real talk. This is what I aspire to do. I want to see the world. I want to meet new people. Shit, I might fuck around and even try to go back to college. Like, not even go back because I've never been. But I want to. It has been on my mind a lot. I want to go to college. But I don't want to do online classes. I actually want to go to a dorm. But it's a lot of 3D stuff that's holding me back, because I'm not even going to speak about it on this video, but something just happened in the world and it's really messed up. And that is going to scare a lot of people. It's not scaring me, but I do have to still be aware of stuff like that. Even with traveling and stuff like that, I have to still be aware of the possibilities of something that can go wrong. And I am, of course. But I'm just tired of living in this shell. Well, I was tired. I was just so tired of living in this shell of myself, because I knew my potential. This whole time, I knew my potential. I knew what I can do. I knew what I was capable of. I knew the power I actually held. But I was just so worried about what other people thought about me. I was so worried about offending somebody. There's so many times I did videos like this and I would tell my story, and I would either keep it in the vault, or I would just overall delete it and just not look back, because I felt like I would offend somebody, or I feel like I would hurt somebody's feelings, or I feel like I would tell too much of the story. But slowly but surely, I am starting to just not care about what other people are saying around me or doing around me. I already don't care 100% what people have to say about me. But me being the good-hearted person I am, me being the person I am that has such a good soul and that's just so open to people and just want to actually help people out, it's kind of hard for me to just shut that side of me down where I don't really care about people's feelings and stuff like that. So I'm working on it, and I'm just working on what best suits me. I'm just trying to see what best works for me in terms of life, working out, the food I put in my body, the people I associate myself with, the things I give my time and my energy to. Because let's be real, you cannot get rich if you don't have some type of discipline. You cannot be wealthy if you don't have some type of commitment to something. So what did I do? I didn't try, but I'm at the gym now. And it's really true, because I heard this quote a few times. I'm not going to word the quote word for word because I don't know it word for word. But they basically said that once you are committed with one thing and you are starting to see progress in that one thing, you're going to want to build your life in other areas of your life. And I'm just getting really stingy with my time, with my energy, with the things I put my hands to, the people I even give a conversation to. Because if you have a conversation with the wrong person, it's going to throw your whole day off. It's going to throw your whole energy and mood off. And I just don't want to be around that type of negativity. I want to be around all positive vibes. And truth be told, if I'm honest, this has been the most happiest I have ever been in my life. And I'm extremely grateful because God has really humbled me in a very good way. Like, I used to be so mad at everybody who used to cross me, who used to do me bold, and just not treat me how I treated them, or they used to just did some snake stuff, you know. But I am really just rolling with the punches now, and I am extremely grateful for all the bad stuff that has happened to me, bro. Because I would not be on this camera right now expressing myself like this, or I wouldn't even know myself to this extent to be able to do this, like. Because just a few months ago, like three months ago, it was actually hard for me to do this. Even though I've been doing this, it actually became harder for me to do this because I didn't know what I want to talk about. I wasn't living anything I was preaching, because that's back when I was sleeping out of my car. So I was just at a really low point in my life, and I knew it was going to work out. I knew I was going to be back okay, but I would be lying if I said it wasn't hard. I didn't have my mom. I didn't have that comfort. And that was the hardest part about everything. It wasn't trying to eat. It wasn't sleep or anything, because I can always go get money. I can always go to a friend's house or go to my aunt's house or my dad or anything. It wasn't anything like that, because I honestly forced myself to be uncomfortable. I wanted to be uncomfortable because I was comfortable my whole life and I wasn't making any moves. So that 3 to 4 months, that time frame when I was in my car, it forced me to think outside the box. It forced me to actually get my mind together. Like, it forced me to just understand who I truly was. The good, the bad, the ugly, all of it. It forced me to step outside my comfort zone, to actually realize who was right for me and who wasn't, to realize the people who loved me, who cared about me, and the people who were just there for things, for the things I did for them, or the resources or whatever, right? Because no, I'm not the richest man in the world, but shit, I have a fuck ton of resources that a lot of people go to sleep crying and praying for. So I'm grateful for that. I am extremely blessed and humble, bro. And I don't think I will ever step out of that. And when I do, I hope God just slap me back into it, bro. Because it's like, it was times where I was just overly arrogant about my hair, about my looks. And then stuff just started going wrong, bro. I started losing hair. I started getting pimples all over my face. My teeth started getting more yellow. And my mental just kept declining. And I just didn't know what to do. I didn't know how to fix it. I used to always try to put a Band-Aid over it with a girl, or with sex, or with drugs, or just with people who I knew wasn't supposed to be around me. I was just lonely and I didn't know what to do. I didn't know how to fix it. I didn't know how to change it. And when I did actually try to sit there alone by myself, it used to hurt me Real talk. It used to just bring back all these bad memories, and then it used to hurt my heart. It used to stop my sleep. I couldn't eat. I was losing weight. And compare then to now, it is completely different. My thought process is completely different. The way I see life, the way I see people, the way I read people, like the conversations I have now, if it's too 3D, it's just gonna bug me. It's just gonna disturb my soul, because I like to talk about stuff that you wouldn't think is real, like aliens or the government, what they doing behind our back. It's just little stuff like that. If I was to go on a whole tangent about that, we would be talking all day. But I'm just extremely grateful for life, because it showed me something that I wasn't taught growing up. It showed me a whole another perspective on life. I never used to meditate. It used to hurt me, bro, because I used to just think about all the bad stuff. But a few weeks ago, I was in the gym and I was running on a treadmill, and I ran a whole mile. And I used to stop like halfway, take a break, you know. But for some reason, I was just hella motivated. I just had hella energy, and I ran that whole mile. And after that, I just sat on the back of the treadmill, and I just sat there, and I actually meditated for the first time. And it felt so good, because I never could be able to do it. I'm actually starting to see the vision clearly in terms of the body I want, the type of people I want around me, the career I want, the type of look I want to have as a person, the type of heart I want to have, the type of energy I want to spread into the world. Like, I don't want to be around drama. I don't want to be around people who think that they are better than me, or who are trying to compete with me, or who are jealous of me, or I just want to be around all positivity. I want to be around people who also want to grow. I want to be around people who also want to elevate their life in a way that not many people understand, because a lot of people disagree with what I'm doing with my life. A lot of people disagree with the path I want to take. So that's okay, because everybody is not going to see the vision. And I used to be so quick to give up and just quit, because truth be told, bro, if I would have continued my gaming a few years ago, this is back when I was in the same room with my grandma for about a year, and I would sit on the edge of her bed and play the game. And I used to be grinding, bro. I used to be editing montages, making little gameplay videos, and I shot up to like 300 subscribers, or like 200. It was something like that in about 4 months. And I didn't really even care about the subscribers. I just enjoyed doing it, and I still enjoy playing the game and stuff. That's just not where I'm at right now. But if I would have continued with that, I think I would have been somewhere. So I can't give up on nothing no more. Even with this, even with me talking like this, my YouTube channel was blowing up at one point. Not blowing up like going viral and shit like that, but I was getting like 200 views, 300 views, 400. And it made me feel good, yeah, but I lost my vision, because I let outside people come in and taint me with their energy and their bullshit and their negativity. I don't want that anymore. I'm starting not to even care about friends, about family, about women. And women has always been my biggest distraction, because let's be real, I look good, these girls look good, they want a nigga, I want them. So that's always been my biggest hurdle, because it's always a distraction. It's the biggest distraction in the world. Nothing distracts me more than women, I promise you. But right now, yes, they are still a distraction, but I'm learning to be more disciplined with, once again, my time and who I give it to, and just who I actually lay down with, because I can't just be out here laying down with anybody. I can't just be out here giving a conversation to with anybody. I can't be giving my knowledge and my wisdom and my power to just anybody, because they will take that shit and they will run with it and they will not look back. So I'm really just on some me shit, you know, and it feel good, because I never could say that. I would get out of a relationship, get right back in one, because I was lonely, because I didn't know myself, because I wanted consistent sex, or just that consistent companionship. But fuck that, because I am really enjoying myself, bro. Like, I would just be doing something just random. We're just driving around, and I would just sit there, be making jokes with myself, laughing with myself, thinking about some old goofy stuff I did, just think about like how far I actually came. And it is really a blessing, because I didn't know I would make it this far, because it was actually a time where I didn't want to be on this earth anymore, because it was just so stressful, because I used to just wake up and just hate life, because I didn't have a direction. I used to pop pills My mama had to cut into me a few times because I would just be running through the pills. Almost every night I would take some pills trying to sleep, trying to escape reality. And recently my body has been rejecting all the bullshit that I used to do. Like I used to eat like a whole bunch of sweets, like honey buns, ice cream, cake, and just drink a whole bunch of juice, and my body won't even accept it anymore, bro. Like water. I'm eating more peanut butter and jelly, more protein. And no, I don't get fat. Surprisingly, as much as I eat, I don't get fat. But I was stuck between this 130 and this 140 range, and I'm actually gaining fucking weight. And it's very surprising, and I'm very thankful. My beard is growing, my skin is glowing, my hair is growing. Everything about my life right now on the up and up. Yes, I still have my good days and my bad days like everybody else, but overall I am just extremely thankful for life, because you know how rare it is that you, out of all people, out of all the sperm cells that was floating around in your mama, you came out. That alone is a blessing. When I was born, I damn near died. You can ask my mom, you can ask my grandma, you can ask damn near my whole family. I damn near died. So I don't know what the fuck, why the fuck I got saved, but I know it's for a reason. I know it's for a purpose, because there was multiple times where I was in this very car, or my old car, the car before that, and almost lost my life. So I can't help but to be thankful. It's times where I sit right here in this car and just look out the window and just break down crying, because I am extremely grateful. And all the people that did me wrong, thank you. All the people that did me right, thank you. I appreciate you. All the family members that turned their back on me, thank you. All the friends that backstabbed me. All the girls who cheated on me or left me for somebody else, or just did not treat me right? Thank you, because you opened my mind up to a different perspective, a different way of the world. You taught me something that was not taught by my parents. So I appreciate you. And you gave me something that most people nowadays cannot give me, knowledge. So that is always a blessing. And I will never look down on anything bad that happens to me again. I will always roll with the punches, and I will get back up swinging even harder. Because life is too much of a blessing to just walk around and be mad all the time and sad and depressed. Like I said, I have my good days and bad days like everyone else. So don't let this video fool you like I don't be having my breakdowns and shit. Because I'm human, but I feel my energy increasing. I feel that my vibration is going up, and I just can't hang around with certain people, and I just can't do certain things no more. I'm just on some me shit. Like I said, I've been working out, going crazy. My body, I look like a fucking a maniac, bro. I look like Bruce Lee. I look like Bruce Lee with hair, and I'm just on some different shit nowadays. Like my energy just different. I'm trying to do different shit with my life. Like I'm about to go on a plane in a few months, bro. And I have never been on a plane before. I have never been outside Michigan. Like, of course, I've been to Ohio, but what the fuck is Ohio? Ohio is still Michigan. So I've been to Pennsylvania. Not Pennsylvania. Was it Pennsylvania? No, it was Wisconsin. And they was racist as shit over there. So I don't want to go back. I don't want to go back over there. And that's like a 7-hour drive. But I finally am getting what I want out of life. It was never about the designer clothes. It was never about the nice shoes. Of course, I like those things, whatever, but I was never the type to just be fiending for it and get mad when I see other people having it, because it's not that serious. But I just want to see the world and have a peace of mind and have the people around me who actually love and care about me. And at this point in my life, I don't really want a relationship. After my last situation didn't work out, I just had to sit back and reevaluate myself, because it was a lot of toxic things that I was doing and saying and just allowing myself to be a part of that wasn't serving me for my highest good, and it wasn't benefiting me for my future. So I just had to get out, and I had to just reevaluate myself and reevaluate the life I was living. And I'm very glad I did that, because my mental health has been on the up and up. My physical health has been on the up and up. My relationships with people and my friends and my family has been on the up and up. My career mindset has been on the up and up. I went from watching videos at my job, scary videos, and just all this low vibe and negative shit, rapper podcast, and just listening to music, to actually watching podcasts about financial literacy and trying to educate myself about business and how to manage my money and learning about body language and how people will manipulate you and how people will try to run game on you and stuff. I'm actually just trying to educate myself. So, of course, bad things are going to happen, but so I can limit those bad things with the decisions that I make. Because let's be real, your life is the way it is because of the decisions you have made. So you have to take accountability for that, and you have to own up to that, and you just got to be greater. You just got to wake up every day, no matter the mistakes you made yesterday, and just think, okay, I'm going to be the best version of myself today, and I'm not going to settle for less. You're not going to always want to do it. You're not going to always feel like doing something. I don't always feel like working out, but I still get my ass up every day and go to that gym. I still wake up every day, do my 100 sit-ups, do my 100 push-ups, sometimes even 200. So it's no excuses for me no more. It's none. If I fuck up, I'm going to take that to the chin and I'm going to keep moving. If I'm broke for a week, I'm going to take that shit to the chin and keep moving. Something go wrong with my car, I'm not complaining about it. I'm not crying about it. I'm not posting on social media rambling about it. My heart being broke, I'm not about to get on social media and talk bad to nobody. Why the fuck would I do that? So I can show motherfuckers that I'm weak. It's not about how much of a game you can talk. It's not about how strong motherfuckers think you are because you on social media talking about it. Nah. It's about them battles that you gotta face alone that nobody know about, that show your true character and show your true strength. You don't always gotta say nothing to prove yourself. You don't always gotta to retaliate. Sometimes you just gotta sit there quiet and just actually be like, damn, okay, this person is revealing themselves to me. What am I gonna do about it? Am I gonna react how they want me to react? Or am I just gonna take it to the chin and see the type of person they are, realize that I don't want that in my life anymore, and move on? It's that simple. Moving on with everything. I'm going to thank God in advance for the places that I see, the people that I meet, the relationships and connections that I establish. I thank God in advance for this, for growing my hair, for making my skin pop, for making my teeth whiter, for bringing my health to a stable position where it's never really been. I'm extremely grateful, eternally grateful, forever grateful. And I'm just vibing different. I'm moving different. I can actually say I'm on some me shit.